Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and I'm doing a little update video, you could say. Not so much a typical update about my channel, but rather an update to this game. To Another Metroid 2 Remake. Since I'm right here, I suppose the first thing in this update, because this is version 1.1, so it's the one after the original official version. There's 5 changes, and the first one I'm showing is that the Omega Metroids have been balanced. They take 7 super missiles to defeat now instead of 8, I believe it was before. And they seem to do a lot less damage to me, or at least the other ones I fought did a lot less damage. This one's actually beating me pretty hard. But yeah, so supposedly these guys are more balanced now. And that's not all. There's 4 other things that are new in this update. There was, in the original version, the 1.0, there was this weird gravity suit glitch, or I think it was some weird graphical glitch that, like, I don't know, it messed with the gravity suit and apparently made the game, like, unplayable. And I never had to deal with that glitch because it only happens to certain people. But he fixed that glitch for the people. Yeah, that glitch is now fixed for the people that were having trouble with it. Also, apparently it's now easier to put language mods into the game, so you can actually play this game in other languages than English now. One other thing he added, or he changed, supposedly was that if you remember the entrance to Area 3, like, you went into that place by going through a morph ball tunnel, but you were supposed to get out of there. Oh gosh, this is not a good place to be talking, because I forgot how loud these waterfalls were. But anyways, so yeah, you went in with a morph ball tunnel, but you were supposed to leave the place by speed boosting through a wall, but there wasn't enough room to speed boost through there, and you had to go back through the tunnel instead. Well, this version of the game supposedly had that problem fixed, except that it doesn't. I mean, I didn't get this the day it came out, so I had to get it from another place, so I'm not completely sure that this is the exact version that it's... I'm not completely sure that this is the original 1.1, but I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, he said that he fixed the entrance to Area 3, but I checked and it's not fixed. And then the one final thing he added, out of the 5 things that he added, was... if I can find where it is. Oh gosh, it's still quite a ways up. Let me just cut to that quick. Okay, here we are. There's now a door here. So we're right in. There's the save room and the you know, right above the area where I was just at. But yeah, there's now a door over here that goes to a little tunnel that leads to a warp back to Area 2 here. So there's now a quick way to get back from the final area over to the main area and back again. So if you got to the end of the game and you realize you missed something, it's not gonna be that bad. Also, if you came in from that direction first, before you were supposed to be able to get to the final area, there'd be like a wall here. So yeah, that's the 1.1 update. There was supposed to be a 1.2 update coming out later this week, but unfortunately it doesn't look like that's happening. Dr. M64 got in trouble with the first, he got in trouble with 1.0, he got in trouble when 1.1 was released, and now it doesn't look like, why am I using normal missiles? Yeah, it doesn't look like 1.2 is coming out, sadly. Which, I'm not really sure what 1.2 would have been. It might have been, it probably would have fixed some glitches. I know I have a glitch where when I first start the game up and it's windowed and I try to make the window large, it doesn't work the first time. I have to enlarge it, shrink it, and then enlarge it again. Otherwise the whole picture is off to the right and most of the screen is black. I also had an issue one time where one of these larval Metroids here actually just flew through a wall and disappeared. I was just stuck locked in the room. So I guess that glitch is still in the game. I did this completely wrong, but one other glitch that is most likely still in the game, and I'm really glad that it is still in the game, would be the out of bounds or secret world glitch, as it's usually called in Metroid, where there's a place earlier on where you can actually go into the spider ball and go through the wall. Like if you go into this corner in this tunnel in Spider Ball and just lay a bunch of bombs. So yeah, that's at least one glitch that I'm glad is probably still in, but it's too bad that the other ones aren't gonna get fixed. I know the new update was also gonna come with it was gonna come with like the complete soundtrack of the game, which it's kind of too bad we're not gonna get that, but the soundtrack, like all the songs in the game come with the game in the files. Like you can, like they're not in a normal format, they're like OGG or OOG or whatever it's called. But, you know, if someone converted them into a normal format that people can normally listen to without having to get some weird program, then, well, in that case, it'll be like we got the soundtrack, even though we really didn't. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Another Metroid 2 Remake is done. My Let's Play is done. It's done being updated. I am thinking of making a boss. Like, I'm thinking of, like, having all boss videos where I go back to all the games I Let's Played and having a video where I just beat all the bosses. So I might have one more video on this game, just doing all the bosses. But other than that, it looks like not only is this game done being updated, but I'm done doing videos on it too. But I definitely will not be done playing it, because I can play this game over and over and over, because it's just that good. Anyways, I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you next mission for another Metroid game, another fan game, or pretty much any other game I feel like playing. So I will see you then. Okay, so just before I go, it looks like the gallery pictures turned green, like in the logbook, but they're still in color when you actually go to them. The whole logbook being green and these pictures being green is actually a reference to the fact that the Game Boy gave off a greenish color, and the Metroid 2 was originally for the Game Boy. So just thought I'd mention that now, since I just noticed that he changed this too. So for real now, see you next mission.